Hello, Shana Tova, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the BI Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. You know, this is one of those weeks where so many things are going on between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. I usually try to have a clean desk. Today it's a little busy. Got some matzah it was sitting on my windowsill on my desk since Passover. I think it's time to toss it in the compost. A talit I borrowed from our chapel. This is to warm up and put on my sore back. A thank you card someone kindly gave me, the iPad, the orange. Some tea for my new program, Tea and Talmud. The second session is tonight, by the way. And there's just so much going on. But what I really want to wish you, starting off, is a Gemar Chatima Tova. I said Shana Tova earlier, but really the greeting for the time leading up to Yom Kippur is that one. This complex phrase, 7 syllables. Why do we need 7 syllables for a simple greeting? Gemar Chatima Tova, or Gemar Chasima Tova, if you do it quickly with a more Ashkenazi pronunciation. So I want to tell you a little bit about this phrase, but first, something that I saw advertised online just today. Hallmark, probably the most famous greeting card company in the world, actually sells a card that says on the front, Gemar Chatima Tova. I didn't know that. Imagine you walk up to the counter at the store and say, I'd like to buy this card. You get a response from someone at the store, unless they're Jewish, and they say, does this say Gemar Chatima Tova? And you say, no, actually it says Gemar Chatima Tova. You have to explain what it means. Now the inside of the card might help a little bit. It says, may the sacred time fill your heart with deep and abiding peace as you begin a year filled with reasons to be grateful. A very nice inscription inside the card, but it doesn't really describe in any literal sense what Gemar Chatima Tova means. I like to translate it as, may your sealing finish well. You're being sealed in the book of life. May that process of being sealed finish off well. In fact, one translation I found said, a good end of the sealing process. So we assume that our family and friends have been written into the book of life on Rosh Hashanah, and so we don't wish them anymore that they be written in the book of life. By the time Rosh Hashanah is over, we just say, may you be sealed, and actually may you be finish off being sealed in a very nice way. The card, by the way, features foil and glitter accents. It includes an envelope and a gold crown seal, just in case you're wondering. Now, speaking of Hallmark and greeting cards, I'd like to talk about Santa Claus a bit. Now, you may think this is funny. Why is the rabbi talking about Santa Claus? But once in a while, I think to myself, and I only voiced this out loud recently once with a group of people, but I think to myself, maybe this idea of tshuva, reflecting and returning and repenting that we do leading up to Rosh Hashanah and in the time during Rosh Hashanah, in between, leading up to and including Yom Kippur, maybe that whole idea is related a little bit or comparable to this idea in December in Christian and secular society of Santa Claus. They say when you're watching TV and movies and everything, the radio, Santa Claus is recording what the Christian girls and boys did all last year, and then they get presents or no presents, or good presents or bad presents, based on what they did in the past year. Now, that concept is a bit different from our concept of reflecting on the past year. They have a similar idea of reflecting on what we did well and didn't do so well in the past year. But I think one of the differences is our focus on this personal reflection, tshuva, of turning back around on ourselves and trying to figure out what we could do better in the upcoming year. So it's a long haul of 23 days during these holidays, 24 actually this year, from the first day of Rosh Hashanah, Wednesday night and Thursday last week, the 20th, 21st of September, all the way through the 14th of October at night when Simchat Torah finally ends. So I wish you all the best over these holidays. It was great to see so many of you, 1,600 or so last week on Thursday and Friday. Looking forward to seeing so many of you tomorrow night, Friday, and also Saturday throughout the day on Yom Kippur. Please see our wonderful new website, bethisrael.ca, for all the information, not just about Yom Kippur, but about Sukkot, our Sukkot and Simchat Torah camps, our Simchat Torah dinner. It's free, but do sign up so we know how many. Dancing on Simchat Torah, programs throughout Sukkot, and Shemini Atzeret and Simchat Torah. A Gemar Chatima Tova and Shana Tova.